Our 2025 41 build has been missing out on quite an important piece on the interior because we were waiting on something fully custom to come in. Now that we've got all this laid out here on the table, let's install the best phone mounts for our 2025 41 build. Well guys, welcome back to the channel. The 41 build is back in the shop, and man, are we waiting on a lot of things. To say that we have a lot of parts in the back burner and constantly being worked on and currently being worked on is probably an understatement. There's so much customization going on to this Jeep that we're waiting on a lot right now, and in the meantime, we kind of wanted to button up some pieces in the interior, specifically a solution that we've had waiting for this Jeep to be custom made, and we finally got it back and we're ready to install it. So you guys know we run bullet point mounting solutions on all of our Jeeps, all of our trucks. We actually just put one on my mom's Ram 1500, and in this Jeep we had a small one go in our first 10 mods, and then I think we put it on the truck for our December trip to Distinction. It got lost, or it's still in the truck, and we waited on something custom. So we've got a lot of boxes out here today. And what these boxes hold is a full solution for our 2025 Jeep Wrangler. Not only do we have the mounts, we have the arms, we have some of these kind of like cable management pieces that we never installed on ours, even though we got a bunch of them, but we've got some custom pieces in this box. Ryan, should we show them? Yeah. You think we should show them? Check this out. It's not that box.
It's not that box.
It's this box.
Ah, there it is.
What is that? These are normally carbon fiber. That's right, they're custom painted 41, and Brian did these. Him and his team down at Distinction Applied were like, yeah, if you guys are gonna throw a phone mount in there, you might as well start to match some of the interior pieces. I didn't even know they did this. And let's put a little poll up for you guys. Do you think that Brian should offer these from his website done in factory colors and accent colors? Because we're gonna obviously let him know what you guys say, but these were done in 41 to match the exterior of the vehicle, and they're kind of neat because they're hefty. Like, these things weigh a good amount, but the 41, just when you put one of these, watch when I put one of these together. Carbon fiber, don't get me wrong, it's fast, it's speed, but who are we kidding? This Jeep doesn't need any carbon fiber. It's not going that fast. So we're not gonna tighten them all down because we do have a brand new arm and everything to mount these on, or a brand new base, but look at that, that looks. And we're gonna partner that up with, is it in this box? Yes, it's in this box. Bullet Point's brand new topographic map mounts for the 2024 Jeep Wrangler. So what's neat about this is this map in here is actually machined out, and it's like a topographical map where it shows the elevation lines, but if you feel it, it actually has the ridges and everything on there. Now this, we've got it for the left hand and the right hand side, and it's a dual ball mount. So we now have 4 mounting solutions. We've got a bunch of arms in here. What else do we have, Ryan? Why don't we show them what we got? Oh, look, another paint matched arm. And what do we got in here? Another side. Left hand, right hand side, both next to each other. We got our mounting screws. We got our tightening wrench. We've got another matching arm. Dude, we've got so many things. See, if you guys are newer to the channel, we're gonna get everything unboxed here, but Bullet Point has been hooking us up and working with us for a very long time, and honestly, we're just thrilled with their products. And some of this stuff might not come, it depends on like what deals they're offering at the time, but sometimes they'll include, like, I've seen like they'll do water bottles, they'll do different giveaways, they'll do things with the order, and I think that's just really slick because of kind of the quality that you get too. But I definitely think that the next level is getting them paint matched. I think that that was definitely a cool solution that we've never thought of. And unfortunately, I think Brian's gonna get a phone call after this and be like, hey, we need something in bikini and anvil and all these other colors, because I think this is gonna look really, really slick here. But we've got a lot laid out. This is a cool one because this is actually a Gen 2, Ryan, in this, because it doesn't look like the one I've got. Or you have, this is their MagSafe charging mount. But this one, it's like a Gen 2. Look at how thin that is.
Yeah, that's different from ours.
So there's like, I mean, there's the thickness of it, but it's already got their machined ball on it. And then this is a MagSafe. So you just set your phone on there. And if you have a case, they actually give you one of these too. They're a 2-pack of the magnetic rings. I have to use these on my older iPhone because I have a huge OtterBox, and then it just, there's magnet on there. But we've got that. We've got a charging cord in here, which this is definitely different because ours isn't braided. So this is a Gen 2 for sure. But we've got a lot of different mounts, and I think the cool part is that we're gonna be able to install everything and really dial it in. why don't we go ahead and we will throw the base plates in here. They even include the Allen keys and the proper Allen head screws to install them. And then we'll get some arms dialed in and run some of the wiring and really get it set up. All right, guys, so we're in the Jeep. The first thing that we got to do is actually we pulled off the little covers that were here. There's 2 little trays on both sides and the 4 screws. The 2024 and newer barely made it easier to mount these phones. But now we're going to grab these super beefy topographical. I mean, these things, like, they're heavy duty. One goes on the left hand and one goes on the right hand side. What's nice is they include the Allen key as well as 5 screws per side, even though you need 4. I wonder why they included 5. Ryan, pull up the video of me dropping a screw down my 2022 that's still there. I'm gonna set this into place and hope, oh boy, that's not good to this day. So you're gonna put 4 of these Allen key machine screws right in here. And try not to drop them down. I'm gonna put 4 of these in. The included Allen key, we'll just kind of start them. It's nice that they include the Allen key too. I always like that. A lot of companies have been kind of doing that lately, is including little tools that you might need just so you can install this on the go and not need to be like at home with like cut-off wheels and grinders to get it installed. You just have the tools with. So we're gonna get these snugged up. I like to just make sure all of them are started. And then you don't have to go crazy, but make sure it's a nice snug fit. And then we're gonna repeat the same process over on the passenger side. That way we have 4 different options for mounts, because with our filming and a lot of the times, we have to use GoPros that either face us or the phones that face us. So we kind of need some different locations, and this just gives us different point of views, different angles. And then also what it does is just gives us options. I mean, I like options, so you can really piece together these kits, but check out that topograph. So we're deciding on something here. We're deciding where to put our wireless charger. And honestly, Ryan and I both kind of prefer, because we are both driving this thing, to have it over on this side in between the phone mount. I wonder if that might work nice. But that's kind of nice because we have all these. Ryan, we could put this thing anywhere. We got all these locations. But we like the wireless charger right over here in between the this. It seems like a good spot for it. So we're just tightening up. It's kind of neat because the paint too, Ryan. I feel like the paint on the arms makes it tighten down a little bit harder. Because there's an extra layer. Yeah. But like something like right like that, maybe. Let me snug this up and then we'll try Ryan's phone. I like to give the arm a little bit of downward pressure as we're tightening it up. Yeah, try yours. Yeah. Or the other thing, no, we don't have it. We can't do it. You can actually buy arms that like can join other arms. So you could put a ball here and then drop it down lower and maybe have the phone sitting like here. But I don't think you're getting much lower than that. But this is nice because you can turn it sideways still. But it's just right at your grasp right here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think with this too, the cord, it'll tuck it kind of tucks behind the screen. See that?
Yeah, so you have it plugged in down here to move.
Yeah, have it plugged in down there, and then we just got to plug it in right here.
Yeah, it kind of tucks behind the screen.
So what I'm going to use is that cable management. I'm just going to put a couple of, put them back here. But it tucks really nicely, and the cord just sits, so now that we put that on there, see if we're charging. Yeah, we're charging. So now we're going to put the long arm, just like a long arm lift kit, on the other side. And this is also just the MagSafe, but no charger. Yeah. So you can just pop maybe a little bit angled. And this is all about dialing it exactly into where you want it. You guys, you might be completely different ideas than what we have.
I would definitely turn this towards me.
As a passenger? Yeah.
But for your 17 phones.
But for my 17 phones, yeah, I need to see all of them right here. But we even got this little tightening wrench, which is cool because you can actually get on here and it helps you crank them down a little bit more. Now, you don't have to go crazy, but it definitely does get them really, really tight. And we still got another arm and a GoPro mount. So what we can do is we like to throw the GoPro in here as just kind of like a spare, because we do use a GoPro a lot when we're doing just inside filming, when we're doing other things like that. But we can throw the GoPro mount right here. But that's a good spot for the GoPro right there. We've got our phone mount's set up. Now here's that like cable management kit. We've got 2 of these with, and this comes with like these little nubby things that actually hold the wire in and have 3M backing or their specific backing. But you put the cable through that and you can like stick it. So I think we're gonna put like 1, 2, 3 back here and then maybe 1 back here. Maybe, what do you think? And then 1, see, so the cable just sits in there. Isn't that clean?
Yeah, that is nice.
And then you can, like, we'll just stick it. Actually, will that just kind of just fits in there without sticking. We don't have to stick anything. Because, like, I know some people are like, oh, really, adhesive on my brand new Jeep? Or, like, 3M. But that'll sit. It, like, it shoves it in there. We'll see how long that lasts without putting anything on it. Yeah, like there. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, do it right there. We got to take our own advice, Ryan, and pick up one of those flush mounted, but this is a standard USB, so maybe we'll have to get like a flush mount adapter. That way we can close this door.
Yeah.
But dude, you can like you see this little nub right here. Sure. It's ice. You see this little nub right here, and then we tuck it behind here, runs behind this area. We didn't even have those stick on there, just pushing in. We'll see how long that lasts. But you can barely tell there's a charging cord there. That looks a lot better, because mine I have like wrapped around this
Same.
piece, and then it like goes around. But dude, that looks nice. It's nice. And it's nice that it actually like, because I don't know if my other one does that.
Doesn't do the charging.
Like the little mag, like that circle.
Might be too old of a phone.
Well, guys, we got everything wrapped up on here. Honestly, I'm just super happy every time how this turns out. I'm kind of upset we waited so long, but we had to wait for the arms to get painted. But check this out. We got the left-hand side with the MagSafe charger. And what's nice about this is I even have it on the back of this OtterBox, is I have that ring that's included. And this is probably from like 2 years ago, but it sticks on there really nicely. So that's if you've got an Android phone or something like that. This does work as a wireless charger. So you can just put your Android on there and everything will work. And what's nice about it too, 2024 and newer, you got wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, so you can just pull your phone off, throw it in your pocket. Next time you get into your Jeep or your Gladiator, just throw your phone up there and go. Now, this is kind of what we've refined as like the setup we like, is the charger on this side, and then just the standard MagSafe on this. Now, personally, I've got 2 phones, so I constantly have both of them up here. And then you never know, because some we're using to record, some we're using to monitor a GoPro outside. We've got a lot of different things going on, and this becomes almost our whole control center. This top mount, though, the Topograph mount, is extremely beefy. I'm really happy we got that in there. A nice black touch there, too, black and more of a satin on the top. Colored arms on there, and you guys will have to let us know down below if you guys think that Brian should just offer those on Distinction's website. I personally think he should get a couple of those, and just you can order them color matched to your Jeep. If you guys want to pick up anything from Bullet Point, we do have a discount code down below. We'll leave that down below in the description. And once again, a huge thank you to Bullet Point, for they obviously hooked us all up. They sent us all this at no cost to us. And what a thank you to them, is because we've been running their stuff for about 2 years. We absolutely love it on the channel here. So, and I think before we go, we got to throw in another decal.
Yeah.
Let's go outside and we'll throw in another decal. We got up here, we got all sorts of decals. Let's pull them down and we'll pick one out and we'll throw one on here. Oh, I think I might have a perfect one, Ryan. Hang on. Right there it is. Where should we put it?
We were talking kind of the back.
Talked about the trunk, but then I saw someone on another Jeep. It was like here. I don't know. Like it almost has to have like a. So I think we're going to put it right here on the windshield frame. This is kind of a cool spot for it, and it'll always be seen no matter if we have the top on, doors off, whatever, even if the windshield's folded down. But the whole unit Kilroy, they actually would go around and spray paint Kilroy was here on abandoned buildings, on tanks, on whatever of the opposing forces. And it was so much so that I don't know how many members were in that unit, but it was like a puffer fish. They thought that this Kilroy unit was a specialized operational unit that was just so far expanded into enemy territory. And in reality, it was like a couple guys doing it. But really cool story there. So we have Kilroy was here, and we're going to put it right on the windshield here. Maybe you guys drop it down below, a little bit more history about it, because we would love to learn as well. But I think we're going to put it right here. So let's peel some of this up. That's badass.
That's cool.
That looks so cool. Tell me that's not the perfect spot for it.
Yeah.
It like goes right with the windshield. Man, that looks nice. let us know down below in the comments. That is gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. From Ryan and myself, we want you to get out there and earn yours.